Well, thanks, Shaun. Thanks for taking the time today to talk to us. Thanks for all your help in making the Academy a wonderful place and in helping the people in there and in being a valuable member of the Internet Business Mastery Academy. We definitely appreciate all of that, and just been thrilled and excited to see everything that you're up to. It's very fulfilling to watch other people succeed in internet business, which clearly we are very passionate about as well. So thank you, Shaun, for all of that.
No, and thank you guys for putting this information out there, building stuff like the coaching course in the Academy where people can go and learn. I mean, in a world where there's like just so much out there, having a cohesive training program that sort of starts you and ends you where you need to be, that's gold. So, thank you guys for that.
Well, we love it. All right, Shaun, I'm sure we'll be interacting with you more online. So until next time, have a good one.
Yep, you too.
All right, just a couple announcements and then an email breakthrough story from a community member. We just want to remind you that we've got the brand new Internet Business Mastery Platinum Mastermind group that will be launching very soon. As of the release of this episode, the early notification list is open. And if you are at all interested in this, you definitely want to get on that early notification list to make sure you get all the details and early notice of when it opens up, because there will be only very limited slots. And obviously, this is going to go quite quickly, considering the number of people that listen to this podcast and are on our list. So I guess a quick explanation of kind of the idea of this Mastermind Platinum Mastermind group. We've talked about the importance of masterminds quite a bit recently on the podcast. And in that interview, Shaun mentioned, we were talking about how the Academy kind of built on the content that we taught in the coaching course. But, one big difference when we were doing the coaching course is that it was a limited number of people, and they got direct access to sending questions into us and talking to us. So we're kind of bringing that idea back and taking it even more to the next level in terms of now it's, not only going to be a coaching situation, but also a mastermind situation with all kinds of networking and interaction, as well as mastermind calls where you bounce ideas around, not only with us, but with other, people who are ready to take it to the 6-figure level, or if they are already there, who want to double that. So that's kind of, who we're looking for to put into this exclusive platinum level mastermind group. I don't know, Sterling, you have anything else to add to that?
Well, I think that, one other thing to mention is a lot of people ask us when they're going through the Academy or when they're thinking of joining the Academy, like they want to, have some direct access to us and direct Q&As and being able to, talk to us directly, that kind of thing. And this was one of the things that we decided, let's do this again, because, we really enjoyed doing the coaching course, and that did transform into the Academy. And this way, we're going to do kind of a hybrid and a high level of both.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
All right, where is it at? Where can you sign up for the Platinum early list?
All right, people can go to internetbusinessmastery.com/platinum and get on that early notification list. Now, for those who might be listening to this in the distant future, maybe you just pulled this out of a time capsule, then there will be other details there about how you can get on the wait list or whatever for the next time it opens up. But that is the place to go for all the latest info. All right, we've got a great breakthrough. In fact, this one just came in this morning. In fact, I don't think you've even seen this yet, Sterling, but
I haven't.
This is from Ralph Burns, who has been in the Academy. He bought the product launch formula course that we recommended recently and got in on that whole incredible deal that we put together. I've exchanged a couple emails with him about some things, and then he found this one in my inbox this morning, and it was really nice to read. And I'm very excited for him because he makes a little announcement here in this email. But let me go ahead and share this with the listeners. He says, "Well, I'm not one to gush. My wife says I keep it all bottled up too much sometimes, but enough of the psychoanalysis. You guys have made such an enormous impact on my life in opening up avenues within the internet I never thought possible, doing something I absolutely love and turning it into a business. The next step is my first product launch, thanks to your recommendation for the product launch formula, which is also great. Your step-by-step process to live the lifestyle of your dreams is absolutely amazing and cannot thank you enough. My liberation day is set for July 1st. I have lots to do before then, but your guidance and assistance is the number one reason why I know I'll get there. Thanks much, and I do hope to meet you guys live at some point. Warmest regards from a raving fan, Ralph." So that's very cool. Congratulations on setting
awesome.
the Liberation Date, or also Independence Day, as we like to call it. Let us know how that goes. We'll definitely be excited to hear how things continue to progress for you and your success, Ralph.
Well, and hopefully he'll end up on an episode of this, the Cubicle Escape show.
That's right. We'd definitely love to interview him about that. So you can find Ralph at salesmanagementmastery.com.
It's time for the Internet Business Quick Tip.
All right. Let me share one of my deep woes with my internet business lately.
What's that?
I've got the, what we call our ego feeds, some people call them, going, where you've got like Google alerts and different things out there notifying you every time your name shows up on the internet.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I was reviewing those recently, and, I'm looking at this blog. I'm like, oh, let me see what they said about me. And then I'm reading it, I'm like, wait a second, I wrote this. And then I look at their next post and their next post and their next post. I'm like, these are my posts. What are they doing on their blog? And I'm realizing basically this person is just importing my feed and ripping it off and posting it on their own blog as if it was their own. Obviously not a very nice thing to see. Sadly, it just happens. And, there's only so many things you can do about it to some degree. You just got to wait for those people to burn out and go away. However, I do have a little tool that can help people discover this kind of thing going on. There's a website called copyscape.com, COPYSCAPE.com, and you can go in there and search or put a page in, and it'll show you all these different places that content is showing up online. And so you can kind of browse through and see, okay, is this just, it's a search engine or directory, or is this somebody like ripping off my content and not giving me credit for it? And so it's a handy little tool that you can definitely use. And I think they have like some premium offerings if you want somebody who can, who more aggressively watches that stuff for you. I guess as a bonus quick tip, if you do see that, what are some things you can do about it? Well, one thing that we do, you'll notice we always link to ourselves in our blog posts. And one of the reasons for that is so if they rip us off, well, at least we're getting a link out of it.
Yeah, at least something.
Because I went and searched in the Whois database, and I looked all over the site. There's no contact info. I mean, sure, I'd love to send a cease and desist, and of course, it probably wouldn't do a dang thing. For all I know, the guy's in like the island somewhere. I don't know. So sometimes there's not a whole lot you can do, but at least that way you're using it against them, and they're linking back to you, so people will find you. You get a link, you maybe get some traffic, and people will see, oh, it's maybe back here. So, use Copyscape if you want to find some of that stuff, and then just remember to maybe link to yourself if you see that your content is getting ripped off. You can always try reporting it to Google. They do have some webmaster tools where you can report and say, I think this is a spam blog, and it might take them a while. And eventually what happens is these people do fall down in the search engines, and they go away. But there you go. There's a little quick tip on how to deal with, I guess, the internet pirates out there who would use your good name for their own profit.
Well, I guess the one other thing you could do from time to time is write a post about how if it doesn't say the name of your site at the top of this, it's been scammed by a complete scumbag that's stealing your, you know what I mean? Something like that where,
yeah.
And then they're doing it automatically through RSS feed. So they wouldn't know that it's there. And there it is saying these bad things about them. If you're not seeing this from my site, it's been pirated
by a thief. And if all else fails, you can email Sterling and he'll hunt them down.
Oh, yes. Please send those right to me.
Aikido throw them or something. That'll teach them. So give that quick tip a try and see if that doesn't help you out at copyscape.com. We will have a link to that in the show notes back at the site.
Now, if you'd like dozens of other resources such as this one, you can find them in the Internet Business Mastery Academy, along with video tutorials showing you exactly how we use them. To get a 30-day no-risk trial membership to the Internet Business Mastery Academy, visit freeaudiogift.com. That's it for this episode of Internet Business Mastery. Until next time, we wish you ultimate success in your internet business.
You've been listening to the iconoclasts of the 9 to 5 and the purveyors of freedom and fulfillment, Sterling and Jay. Sterling and Jay invite you to discover one of their most popular audio programs ever. The 3 pillars of designing your ultimate internet lifestyle. Visit freeaudiogift.com now and sign up for the free weekly Internet Business Mastery email newsletter. And you'll get instant access to this life-changing audio presentation, pulled directly from the content of the acclaimed Internet Business Mastery Academy membership community. Go now to freeaudiogift.com. Internet Business Mastery. Free your mind.